Now, why do I think so few authors write about characters with disabilities? I really don't know. I think there's such opportunity to write about characters who have different abilities to other people. And I think that possibly other authors are missing out on that. But I'm kind of glad, because it makes my stories a little bit more unique to other authors and gets fans like Megan on board. Well, I hope so. I hope we get a greater awareness of them. And I hope there's going to be more and more integrated within stories. Whether that happens, who knows? But if my book stories like Bodyguard lead the way and show the effectiveness of really cool characters like Charlie, then hopefully we're going to see a lot more in the media. One thing that Megan has pointed out is I have lots of action scenes in my books, and my disabled characters are always involved in it, and they always manage to adapt to these scenes. Of course they do, because they need to. And Megan knows that I do something called method writing. Now, method writing is where I get completely involved in the story and actually train in it as it. So I've trained as a qualified bodyguard. And Megan asks, have I ever tried wheelchair fighting or something? Well, Megan, I have tried to pick up a wheelchair, but they're pretty heavy, so I haven't been able to fight with one. But I have obviously sat in a wheelchair to try and get a feeling of what it would be like to be restricted in my fighting abilities. And I have to think very carefully the sort of techniques that would be very realistic that somebody maybe in a chair would use to defend themselves. And as you know from reading about Charlie, there are lots and lots of ways that she can defend herself and take somebody down. I've obviously seen the film The Theory of Everything, and Stephen Hawking, to me, is a very inspirational character. He's had to overcome a lot and achieve so much. But if I'm honest, I admire and respect anyone with a disability, because their achievements are so much greater than any average person's, because they have to overcome so much just to get to the starting line, and we've got a head start. So I think, in my opinion, I admire anybody. Really, to finish off, I hope you enjoy the Bodyguard series, and I hope that I've inspired both average people and people with disabilities to go beyond their limits, because this is the thing that has overarched all my stories, and that is that disability is not inability, it is adaptability.